Hi everyone, this is Rita from Rita's Witchcraft. I've got something a little bit different today. I've got an actual sewing haul, makes that I want to make, ideas to go with the fabric that I've actually purchased. So we went away to Sweden on the weekend, and we drove through the little town called Lubeck, which is a gorgeous little town. We've been there before, and probably the first couple of months that we were here, we went there and we found this gorgeous little fabric store. So we stopped again this time because, you know, me and fabric, me and craft, me and anything, you know, I need to stop and have a look. So I had a look, and they had some things on sale, and they had so much beautiful fabric, and they're really nice people. So I thought I would show you what I got, and also so that I don't just keep buying material and not doing anything with it. Today I actually spent heaps of time looking through all my patterns and trying to match the fabric to the patterns. So I have now got a mission that I'm going to spend a lot of time in my craft room, and I'm going to show you some of my makes. I have made a couple of things already that I did over the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. But I'll show you those all together because I've got a lot on my to-do list now, and which is really exciting because like I tend to buy, I buy lots of fabric, and I can, if you guys want to see a tour around my craft room, this is actually my upstairs craft room. So this is my sewing room. So I've got my sewing machines, my ironing board, sewing machine over that side, the overlockers and the cover stitch on this side, which I'll show you in a separate video. And then I've got my ironing board behind me and all my threads and buttons and cupboards full of fabric. So this time I thought there is no way I'm putting this fabric in the cupboard, because if I do that, it's going to just get lost amongst the pile of stuff. So I have come up with some ideas, and I'll show you what I've got. So I'll start with the Lubeck fabric. Hopefully I've got it all sorted in a pile. So we'll start with this one. So this fabric here, it is gorgeous. It's like it's definitely cotton, because I did a whole heap of burn tests to make sure that this fabric was what they said it was, because a lot of it I brought was remnants, because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff for my granddaughter. So this one is not for my granddaughter. This one is actually going to be for me. And it's gorgeous. It's got lots of pinks and things in there, and it's just really pretty. It's got pinks and purples and a little bit of gold through it. No gold sparkly, but just looks like it's got sequins, the print of sequins in it, and it's just gorgeous. So this, and I've got quite a bit of it. I think it was 3.9 meters, so there's a lot of it. So the pattern that I decided that I'm going to make with it is a pattern that has been recommended by Kittish Behavior. So she's a sewist, and I watch her quite a bit, and I love her. She's got a bit of a vintage vibe, and she wears lots of dresses, which is what I like to wear when I go out. So not when I'm around the house, I'm just like in my t-shirt and things, but when I'm out and about, I like to wear a dress. And this pattern here, which is Vogue 8577, and I'm pretty sure it's still around because Kittish Kittish Behavior uses it quite a bit. So it's a gorgeous little pattern, and I think I'm going to make it sleeveless, and it needs lining. Now, there's a market in Bremen. It actually goes around all the different towns of Germany, and every now and then we just happen to find it in Bremen or a little town close to us. And I happened to go there and found this beautiful cotton lining that I think is going to go perfect with this. It's just a perfect match because this dress is lined. So this one's going to be a big make. So now if that material doesn't quite work out, because I'm not sure actually how much it needs. Oopsie, I've got fabric flying everywhere. It needs, yes, it might need a bit more. It needs 4.6. I've only got 3.9. So there's a good chance, and I need the short sleeve one. Maybe if I make it shorter, so yeah, 3.5. So I might get away with a 3.5, which is the shorter version, which is fine with me for a summer dress anyway. So it's that one there rather than the long one. So I might just manage to get it. The other option is I make Pattern Emporium's Ocean Days very oversized shirt, which is that one there. can put a little link below if you guys want to see which ones they are. So I'll try and keep a list of which ones I've shown you. So so that's one. I'll just pop that over there. That pile's going to get quite big. The next one that I want to show you, I haven't decided what to make with this because this has kept me awake at night because I absolutely love this fabric. Oh, and that fabric was €5 a meter, so it was on sale. This one had 30% off, and it worked out to about €40 in the end because I've got quite a bit of material. But this is all embroidered, and it's all denim, so it's got you know, like one side of it is just plain denim, so and then the rest of it is, so it's really just a border, but a border of these gorgeous flowers, if you could see that. I absolutely love it. I'm thinking I'll make it like a tiered dress of some kind so that the border doesn't get interrupted at all, doesn't get ruined. I have made a couple of Pattern Emporium dresses that are probably suitable for it, but I would like something, because it's got a little bit of a, not a vintage, more of a folk style, like it's almost like folky. I would like something with a ruffle along my shoulders, because I do like my shoulders out, like I just think it's really flattering. So I was thinking of something with a bit of a ruffle around, but I haven't quite found the right one yet. So that's my favourite so far that I brought. Now, I had made my husband a couple of shirts, and I'll show you those because I made him 2 shirts and a dress for myself, a Pattern Emporium ruffle dress actually. So I'll show you those two as soon as I've made a few of these, and I'll do a big reveal and try on of the clothes that I've made. And I made my husband a couple of these short sleeve shirts, and that's pattern number Kwik Sew K3422. Excellent men's shirt. If you can find it anywhere, it is superb. Yeah, so really good. And I've made him a couple of blue ones, so he's going to get another blue one, but this one's got a bit of red in it, and it's cute. It's got some, I think they're lotuses. They're supposed to be lotuses, so really cute. And I might even do the inside in a bit of red or something like that. So I really like that. I'll probably get that one done really quickly because this will be my 3rd shirt, and I can get it done in a day. So, or a day and a night. Like it takes me a while to cut it really. And I also cut out the large, but I'm thinking, looking at it, I'm thinking it's just a little bit over his shoulder. So I'm actually going to try and downsize the pattern a little bit and make it into an M here, but around his belly, I'm going to keep it as a large so that it just fits him a little bit tighter here, because the first one I made, the sleeves looked really big. So I made the sleeves smaller, but now that I'm looking at the next shirt that I made him, I just actually think it's actually the shoulder that's too big. So that's what I'm planning on doing. But having a look at this, actually having a look at the guy wearing it, yeah, it's a little bit over the shoulder, but for my husband, it's just a little bit more over the shoulder. So just make that little tweak. So that's for him. I also brought, and then that was $5 a meter, or €5 a meter as well. This one here, I just bought poplin, so like a cotton poplin, real fine, delicate poplin. It's not as nice as the one I brought in a different store. It's a little bit thicker. But when I'm lining my granddaughter's dresses and things, I just think something like this with cotton is perfect. So it's just I brought, I think 5 yards or 4. I think I brought everything they had, which was, I think 4.9 or something like that. It wasn't cheap. It was $10.90 a meter for that. Now, I'll keep going with their stuff. Now, I also am going to make my husband this black linen shirt. Now, this was this was supposed to be, I think, see, they were all like that price and then half of it. So this should have been €7, but she actually gave it to me for €5 because it's got, I'm hoping quite a bit. It's got 2.5, but it's got a few faults in the fabric. It's got some lines. But look, I'm pretty good at cutting and conserving fabric. As I said, I'm a bit of a bargainer. So I try to conserve as much as I can, even though I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with all these scraps that I keep, you know, having after I conserve all this fabric. But I like the fact that I can get the cuts out quite a bit. So this will be the same shirt as before. That's the next one. Okay, I got some kiddies ones. Now these kitty ones, I ordered some patterns online on simplicity.com. They were at €3 each, or $3. It might have been, I can't remember if it was euros or dollars, I can't remember. But they were a really good price. Euro and dollar is about the same at the moment. It's not much off of that anyway. So I brought quite a few, and I brought quite a few for my granddaughter because I haven't got a lot of kids patterns. So, or not here anyway. I might have a couple more in Australia, but I thought I'll get something a little bit modern, a bit, you know, different, because my daughter-in-law's quite modern. She likes really modern things. Don't know if the fabric I got is modern, but my granddaughter chats and chats a lot about animals. She does all the animal sounds. She knows all the names of everything. She's only 15 months old, but she is an absolute chatter. So so I thought I'd make yeah, I've got this pattern anyway. This is one of the patterns I've got for some of these things. And this one is New Look 6549. It's a really old pattern. Again, I'm not sure if you can actually find this anymore, but what I was thinking of making is this little cute outfit with some of this material that I brought, because I thought it would be nice for summer when I go. Now, I've got a plan that this has to be done. All of these I want to get done by October, because I'm going back to Australia in October for a few months. So this is definitely on my to-do list. So I've got to get it done. Now, some of the fabrics I got. Now, this one, I got it for $3.25 for a meter. And it's got little butterflies, so I thought this would be cute for her. She'll love it. I don't know if her mother would like it, but she'll definitely love it. So I'm going to do something like that. I was thinking maybe doing something with a bit of lace on it, because it has got quite neutral colours on it. So I thought that was really cute. Just show you a bit closer. So, and yeah, I'll see what patterns come up, and I might change my mind. This is a real stretch, lycra stretch thing, and this was 0.7 of a meter, and I paid €4 for this, but the quality's amazing. And I'm just going to make her some little doggy leggings, some cute doggies, and we can talk about, when I'm there, we can talk about what the doggy is doing. So one's got a bow, you know, they got little socks on, and some without socks, and just a little neck thing. So cute talking point with, you know, that I can show her and talk to her about. The other one I got, this is a French terry, and definitely cotton. I tested all of these and they're definitely cotton. So this was $6 for the piece, and this was 1 meter, and it's got unicorns. So this, I might keep this one actually for a little bit until she's a little bit older, maybe into more of a winter outfit. So yeah, this might not get made up this time, but I'm gonna try and make them all. This one was $3.25. This got little baba sheeps, and the last little Zoom talk, little FaceTime that we did with each other, she'd been feeding the sheep. They went to a little farm and she'd been feeding the sheep, so she was making the baba sheep sounds and things. So I just thought, when I saw this, I'm like, I've got to get the little baba sheep with the little ladybugs, so, and the carrots and the pumpkins. So that, I thought that was really cute. And this was 1 meter, so I should get definitely a dress out of that, and maybe some little panties or something. Now this one is a one-way stretch. I'll show you. So this is, it's just like a really pinky, swishy type of thing. Now this is actually, I think, only a 2-way stretch, but I really love, yeah, 2-way stretch. So I'm hoping I can get some pants out of this, because I think this would be really pretty with some of the other tops that I've just got. So, or some leggings or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure yet. Or maybe even a straight skirt, like something like that. I really like the colour of that. And it's not really my colour, but maybe as a bottom as opposed to the top, it might be all right. Or I can even make a tank top or something. Anyway, haven't really got something in planned for this one. So this one might stay unmade for a while, but hopefully not. Okay, just pop those over that side. So back with that. Now I got, the last piece I got from there was this gorgeous, I think I paid a bit too much for this actually. Well, it was $11.50, but it's only 1 meter 15. So it's one of those, you know, those pretty, so I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet. This, I was thinking of the heartline skirt because they've actually got this, pretty much this on their front of their pattern, but I'm just not sure. And I'm thinking if I don't do that, I'm going to make myself a tank top. So that's what's in my head at the moment. So again, I'm not putting this away in the cupboard. This is going to be cut and hopefully made within the next couple of weeks. So my goal is tonight I'll cut probably my husband's shirt out and finish a shirt, and then yeah. All right, now this one I brought, I love this, but there wasn't much fabric left. This was another one of those ones from the market. So stunning. I love it, but it's not a lot. I think it was 1.8 meters. And because I'm too fat at the bottom here, I can't get a dress out of it, I don't think. Unless I get it, maybe I could do a straight dress, but I absolutely love these colors. And these colors actually suit me. So, because it's got the black and the red and the pink, you know, it's got the, and if I put the bright colors next to my face, straight away you can see how much better that looks on me. So I absolutely love this fabric. So anyway, if I can't find a dress that will fit it, fit the fabric, you know, I've got one that's got like a very straight dress. If I can't get it out of that because I'm too big on the thighs, then I'm thinking of making this top, the Kwik Sew K2694. I think it's Kwik Sew that they've discontinued. So, but I'm sure a lot of people've got these in their stash because this has been around for a long time. It's very flattering. I went to a knitwit talk once in Adelaide. They're from, it's a Perth company, and they brought all their fabric down to Adelaide, and we went to a talk and they showed us patterns that they'd made out of them. You know, they had these patterns and they said, this is the fabric you should be using. And it was I went with my mum who sews as well, and we had a really great day getting some ideas and things. And I brought that there, and I want to say that was probably 10 years. I reckon it was before I started my business. So it would have been 10 years ago, if not more, and I haven't made it yet. So that's me. So I'm going to see if I can get that out of it, but it does say, yeah, use fabric with 35% stretch across the grain. Now, I know that this has got a lot of stretch, but I've just got to make sure that it's not too much stretch. You can kind of see, but it doesn't, when you stretch it, it's a little bit white on one way, only if you stretch it this way. But I love it. I absolutely love this fabric. I'm super excited about this one. So anyway, I'll see if I can get it out. A dress, definitely. I would prefer a dress if I could. Okay, so that's that one. I'll put the pattern next to that. Now, these have been in my stash for ages. So I've pulled them out because as I was looking through patterns, I'm like, oh, maybe I could use this. So again, I'm putting it in my pile of ones that I have to make. And this one, this is what I was saying about that other pink fabric. I reckon this teamed up with that could look really different and unusual. So maybe, perhaps, I haven't even tried to put them together, but I think maybe, let's have a look on the other side, we're actually seeing the colours. Or maybe it won't go. I'm not sure. I thought it might go, but I don't know. Perhaps. I think if it's a straight skirt, it might go, and this is a loose top. So the options I've got for this fabric is a shirt like this, and I'm actually going to do them sleeveless, and it's got like this beautiful little tie here, and the number is New Look 6685. If you would like a bit more information about these patterns and where I got them and things, let me know. But otherwise, yeah, I'm thinking of doing this pretty little one with them, with no sleeves and the little tie. I think that'll be really cute in that fabric. The other option is, and again, I'm not sure that I've got enough fabric. I think there was about 2 meters of this. maybe, yeah, 2 meters. And this pattern here, which is a Kwik Sew, again, a very flattering outfit that I got for that same day when I went to see Knitwet. And that is a bias cut top and skirt. And I'd love to make this one here. So, and this says I need 2.18 now, but I've actually got 2 meters. So I'm going to have to lay it out and see if I can actually get it out of that. But I'd really like to have that as a top and skirt. That would look really pretty, I think, cutting the bias. So, and it does go up to extra large for me. So that should fit, I'm hoping. I'm either going to have to cut large or extra large. I haven't looked at the measurements yet, but if anyone wants a lesson on how to actually measure yourself properly, it's really important that you get the measurements correct. And your size on a pattern is never going to be like your size in ready-to-wear clothes. They're generally going to be different, so you never have to worry about that. Just don't panic and just don't worry about it. Just cut the size that it needs to be, and then you'll be happy. So that's that one. Now this material, I brought this from, it was a sports store that used to make polos or gym, like gym gear, not gym gear, but sporting wear. And they were getting rid of all their fabric. And this one, I just absolutely love that pink. So the only thing is it has it's got a little bit of stretch one way, but zero stretch the other way. So I think I'd have to treat it like a woven. And I was thinking, and it was cheap. It was super cheap, and I've got 5 meters of it. So it could be my muslin, like I can try different patterns out that I want to just have a look to see if they're actually going to work. And so I was thinking of making these trousers and see if they fit me, because I'm hard to fit on trousers. But one good thing about making them yourself is that you can actually size it depending on whether you need a smaller waist or bigger hips and things like that. And because it's so modern now, these pants, I thought, yeah, I could do a hot pink pants, and maybe I switch around and have this as a top. So they're my options. I might make this first and leave this one till the end and see what I end up with. Like, I'll do the couple of pink ones first, and then keep this as, do I make it as a top or a wrap, like a wrap top or something like that. So that's what I came up with there. The other option with that pink, I think there was just the one. Yeah, the pink one, the plain pink fabric is this. Now, I have made this before. I was much skinnier at the time. And this does go up to a size 22 size. I'm pretty sure it's all right. I actually made this one here. It's a new Look N6674. And I made this dress and I wore it to work a lot. It was just so flattering, so gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to make one of these. Now, I'm not sure that this is cotton. I didn't do the burn test on this one, but I might make it, probably, or try maybe, and make it like this without the sleeves. But I am trying to lose some weight, so I'm hoping that by the time I go to cut that out, I might have lost some weight, but we'll see. Okay, now the next, I've only got 2 more, so hopefully you're still with me. I've got this beautiful blue crepe, so flowy, so pretty. It's really pretty. I really love it, and it's definitely my color. Love it. It's so gorgeous, and I've got quite a bit of it. So I really want to make the Rhapsody dress, just something to throw on and dress it up a little bit. I think I'll make it with sleeves, so I'll make that dress there, maybe a little bit longer, but I love it with maybe something like this with the ruffles, or even the flowy. I have made this one with the flowy sleeves, like that one there, but I might actually make it with a little bit of a puff sleeve. So this is Love Notions Rhapsody. So if you just search Love Notions as the website, and then go to the Rhapsody shirt. Now, Love Notions and Pattern Emporium every Friday have a a sale of $5 to buy a pattern. So such a good deal. It is worth buying these. These companies, both Love Notion and Pattern Emporium, are brilliant. They do such a good job. Their patterns just fit so well. They're really well designed and easy to make. Great instructions. I made the Love Notions and I did it with a chiffon fabric. Oh my God, that was tough when I was making the little ribbon, but it worked out. So it fits so well. So definitely want to do this one in that. So I just don't know where to start first. Now I've got so much choice. But I definitely think I'll do my husband's because he needs a couple of shirts. So. And now, the lucky last, I've had this fabric in my stash forever and a day. And I thought it was one of those knit, like stretchy knit, like, what is it called? Can't remember it's like net, like a netting, but it's not. It's actually a really see-through but heavily weaved. I don't know if you can see that through my hand. It's got really heavy weave through it. Like you can see the weave, like it's like not heavy weave. How would you describe it? Like it's really holy, like it's got lots of holes in it. And I've had this fabric for ages and I've never found what I could make with it. Actually, this could turn into a nice Rhapsody dress as well. Actually, this would make a nice Rhapsody for the beach, actually. Anyway, digressing, I've had this as well in my stash of patterns that I've never made. And this is actually for larger size women. So it goes from a size 18 to a size 20 or a size 44 to a 56 European. And I've had this in my stash and I think they still have this pattern. And I just thought it's always been on my bucket list to make. And I want to definitely make the sleeveless one, but it's like, it's all gathered and really quite pretty, flowy. So I want to give that one a go and see what that's like in this fabric. But again, I might change my mind on that because the fabric is a bit, it's really flowy. It's really, really drapey, but it's a bit rough. It's almost like a net. It's like I can't describe the fabric. I have no idea what it is, but it's very, yeah, it's not smooth. So I've got plenty of it. I can actually make a dress. Actually, I might even be able to get both of those out of there. I reckon I've got 6 meters maybe. I've got heaps of it here. Let me see, I think I've got 6. So I might actually be able to make both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I reckon it's 6 meters. So this one takes, I might be able to get both. That would be amazing. If I make the B, which is short sleeve, I only need 2 meters and I can definitely get the Rhapsody out of the other one. So I could actually get a dress that I could just wear over the beach, at the beach. That'd be amazing. So anyway, that is my fabric stash. So this is my sewing section of my witchcraft, and I will definitely be doing more of that. And I'm definitely been enjoying sewing again, and you know, I've got into the groove now. My husband's fully back at work and not working from home and all that kind of stuff. So I'm getting time to myself and I get some time to just think. It takes me a while to get into the mojo of all the different crafts, but I'm now into the sewing part. So I've got lots and I'm not putting this away. Doesn't matter what, it's going to stay in a pile and I'm going to tackle it one at a time. I just don't know which one to start first. All right, that's it. Thank you to everybody that has been commenting. I'm just cannot say how happy you guys make me, how kind you guys are. And I know I keep saying this, but some of the messages that I'm getting, I'm just blown away at how kind people are, because sometimes I read a lot of comments on Facebook and things, and people are super mean and super critical. And instead, you guys have been so nice, and I'm so happy, and I feel so blessed to have started this channel, because it's definitely given me purpose here in Germany. So Hope you guys will subscribe because I've got definitely lots more coming. Yeah, sometimes I take a little bit of a break when I'm away. I can't get internet, or we choose not to have internet, or we just put our phones away when we go away, especially on a cruise. So it's a bit too hard when I'm there. So, but otherwise, I'll try and do a video at least once a week. So hopefully you'll subscribe and let me know where you guys are from. And if you want any information about this or the fabric or anything. Oh, and I did want to mention where the store was actually from. It's called Stoff. I think it's called Stoff B Stoff. So material by material or something. Or I'm not sure what the BEI stands for. And it's in Lübeck. The little town is Lübeck. If you're ever in Germany, whoever's out there, especially the Europeans, it's definitely worth going out to Lübeck and going for a walk and finding this material shop. It's gorgeous, and just remember it's not open on Sunday, unfortunately. But yeah. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and we'll talk next time. Bye.